Hey guys, welcome to another book talk with me, Sandra, and today I'll be talking about Shadows by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I have read almost every one of Jennifer L. Armentrout's book except for one series and maybe two standalones I have not read. But right here, Shadows is not standalone. It came out February 20th, 2012. It's part of the Deluxe series and there is 6 other books, but counting Shadows, it'll be 7. So for this book here, we are going to be reading about Dawson Black and Bethany Williams. So let's get the lowdown a bit here. So we have Bethany, who just moved here to West Virginia, Pittsburgh. And now she's starting a new school and she's entering her class, all nervous and stuff. Like, of course, when you be nervous on your first day of school, if you just moved from a different place here and like it's still kind of like it's like the middle school year kind of, yeah, I'd be probably nervous too and scared. So she's walking into class, and the minute she walks into class, she's like looking around and bam, she sees Dawson, and she's over here like, whoa, let me get a second take here because wow, I didn't know West Virginia were hiding. Whew, these kind of good-looking boys here. Ironically, that's kind of her first reaction when she sees Dawson. But ironically, it's kind of weird because behind Dawson is his brother, a demon, and they're twins, but actually triplets because they have a sister. And she's doing like a double take. She's like, this cannot be. Are they like clones or something? Like she's thinking like out of this world kind of thing. But then the thing is, it's like what catches her attention more is his eyes, because they're just this green, and this green is like so unique and like kind of never seen before that you think, is he wearing contacts? These cannot be his real eyes. So the moment Bethany sits in front of him, she's already like, there's already kind of a connection you see between her and Dawson. Like you see the eye contact and everything, and it really is cute. And then she's going, when class finishes, she's walking out, and he's following her, and he's like, hey, I didn't catch her name, and he introduces himself, and he takes her to her next class, like being a good person. Like, she's new, she's going to get lost, so let me help her out here. But then like there's kind of an interior mode because he's kind of got a bit smitten with her, and it's probably show because he's looking at her, and he's kind of doing a double take kind of as well, like, wow, she is gorgeous, she's pretty. So kind of is like that. But then like Bethany's here like because her uncle they're here so her mom and her dad could take care of her sick uncle, her mom's brother. So that's why they mainly moved. So right now she really can't be getting distracted by boys, and like right now Dawson's kind of distracted. Like the main focus, she had a little bit of boy like issue trouble in her last school with her ex. So she's like, I need to focus on school, I need to focus on my art. And of course she's an artist and she's a great artist, and she's like, I need to stay focused, like this is like my train, like I need to like forge ahead. Yeah, I think that train went off the track because the minute she saw him, boom, that train just went off a whole different track and went to another track. So like now like the book goes like she's gonna be like seeing the connection and everything, and she's gonna try to keep her distance, and she's gonna see how it goes. Like she wants to be friends with him and everything. And then we have Dawson. Like Dawson's a whole other level story, and I'm not talking about popularity, like he's on a popular scale on top of the podium kind of thing, even though he kind of is. This is like a whole other level because Dawson isn't human, he's just straight up alien. And when I'm saying alien, I don't mean green, and I don't mean like E.T. I mean like maybe Roswell, New Mexico kind of leaning towards alien, but kind of not with those abilities, kind of. Well, some of the abilities, ironically, he has special abilities too. And their powers are so original. Like, I never read anything or seen a movie like this. And that's what makes this book really unique and the series unique. Because their power, when they go into like their true form, they're like a freaking, like a light. It's like a crazy light. And Dawson here is like, okay, like she's pretty, but I can't go down that road. I really can't go down this road because like human girls are fun. I could flirt with them, but like I gotta keep my distance. A relationship with them will never work. But bam, it's just like a slap in the face, because when he sees Bethany, he's like, wow, like I'm stricken, like he could be in love kind of thing. And that's what kind of goes through the book, because he's like, there's some lines he cannot cross, because because between his species and humans is not really a smart idea to mix. And then of course there's always like there's something trying to get them as well, so he's like gunning for his life 24/7, like watching out like in the dark, because there's another species out there trying to kill him and his brother and his sister and his whole friends and family kind of thing here. So he's like, I can't afford distractions, I can't afford falling for her, and I gotta watch my back, because one mistake of mine, I can get my brother and sister killed. I'm at risk. They're at risk. And that's kind of what goes through the whole story, is the woulda, coulda, and shoulda kind of thing. It goes like, is she worth the risk? Is he worth the risk? And then the thing is, he's hiding a secret. Like, he's an alien. He can't really just flat tell her because of all the risk and stuff. She might lose it. She might go spill a secret. She might go crazy. Like, she can go crazy and probably, like run to the street or something, get hit by a bus kind of scenario here, kind of. And then the thing is, like, he really wants to see, follow this kind of connection and everything. And it's kind of hard because he can't tell her this secret. He can't tell her who he is or what he is. And that's kind of hard to start a relationship with lies and secrets, because that's a big part of him. And if he can't share it, it's just really sad, because how could you be with her if you can't be yourself, is the thing. And I really do like how this story kind of explores it, because it's throughout the story. It's like all about being honest and being yourself, and how can you be yourself with someone if you can't tell them the real part of you. And I do like how the story goes and everything, and how the author writes the story and like puts a scenario where there's some moments here and there, like it almost slips up, and then he almost tells, and then like she sees it's funny, she's like, I must be going crazy kind of thing. And like he's getting worried, and like his brother's giving him lectures like, you're gonna put us all at risk, is she really worth it? And like it goes through the story about like, is he crossing that line? Is he gonna cross that line? Is that line like worth crossing? And that kind of how the story kind of goes. I love this cover. And I mentioned previously on my blog, with my written review, I love how the author used models, but they used the outline of the models, because like I feel like it's getting really redundant. And I do sometimes like when authors use cover models where you see their face and everything, but sometimes you're using like, it's like a typical thing, but this is more original, and that's why I like it. It's more original. Like, it don't even you don't even have to see their faces. It's still a nice cover if you can see. And I like how the colors, you have yellow and like pink and red kind of thing going on, like how the sun goes down kind of color, and you have the forest in the background. So I do like how this cover looks. This is technically not the original cover, because there's different covers of this book, but this is like the newer version of the cover. And I do like how I just really like the forest in the background, because Dawson, like, you have Beth that likes painting, you have Dawson that likes the woods and hiking and everything. He wants to be more outside. He don't want to be stuck in class, because he's like, I'm smart, I got this. And it actually is true, because dogs have a smart mentality than humans. No offense to our kind. They are smart. And I just love how you have them holding hands, and it's just like the outline, but you still see the facial features, but not their eyes and everything. I think this is a really adorable cover. I think it is. And I'm about to talk about a few things that happen in the book, so spoiler warning. So if you have not read this book and you want to go read it, go on and go read it, guys. But if you have, stay on, because you understand spoilers. And I'm last spoiler warning. So wow, the whole situation, just wow, how Beth found out his secret. Wow, who says one kiss could lead to him glowing? Like, wow. Ironically, making out with a dude or kissing a dude, one minute he starts glowing like a lightning bug. Whoa, that's... And it kind of is funny how he kind of explains it to his brother, because when he's telling his brother, well, I had to tell my brother now, because I had to tell D-Man. I had to tell my sister D, because this puts him in danger, puts him at risk. And the thing is, he's like, how can, how can you be so, his brother's young, how can you be so stupid? Like, Demon's young, I'm like, how can you be so stupid and everything? And he's just like, I just lost control. I'm just like, you must have a lot of emotions going on to lose control for one kiss. in a makeout, just like a couple minute makeout. And I kind of liked the Beth reaction. She didn't freak out. She didn't go running for the hills, kind of. And she was just like, wow, I need to take a seat. I need a glass of water, kind of like. And then she's just like really curious. She's like, can you do it again? Can I like touch your hand in this form? Like, and she's just like really curious. And it's kind of like maybe she's in shock too, but like I like the curiosity around it. And she's not judging him, and I really do like that. I liked how she's not judging him, and she kind of feels bad for him because they had to pull up these appearances, and it's true. When I read it, I think I read this twice. When I first read it, and I do kind of understand where she was saying and everything. Beth had a point, and it really is true. It kind of lonely had to be pretending that you're something you're not, and it must be lonely and hard, and you really don't have that many people in your corner. And it kind of is lonely for Dawson, to hide all the secret, keeping not truly be himself around other people except his family and everything. And now we have his brother and his friends. Then we have his friends, his brother's girlfriend Ash, Adam, and Andrew, and they're like, no. They're just like, they just straight up hate her because now she knows secret, and they're like, oh, she's stupid, she's like a dumb human. Like, I kind of didn't want to use the word stupid, even though kind of she was leaning towards that. She's like, they're dumb, like human. They're gonna get us killed. What were you thinking? Like, we need to do something about this. Like, gotta go tell the DOD and everything. And I'm just like, wow, ain't you a bunch of human haters? And then Jesus saying her for the wrong reason. At one point, they kind of do threaten her at the point, and I kind of do like how Dawson kind of takes control, and he's like, you can't just threaten her, and like, it's just wrong, and like she hasn't done anything. She's not gonna spill a secret. She's stronger than she looks, because they're having this mindset that humans are weak and everything. I'm just like, really, ain't that? We're not stronger than you think. No offense, like. We wouldn't like, okay, most humans wouldn't cop out secret, like, not cop out, like, throw out a secret, like being tortured or something, I guess. But I feel like she'll snitch at moments, like a branch breaking kind of moment. And that's what that is, though. But still, but I do like how Dawson stands up for her during the book, like he makes his, like, him. And the thing is, I finally like how he finally admits that he's like, I'm in love with her. And if I had to stand through an army of Aram and everything just to defend her, and if I had to step up to my brother and tell him, well, I'll do it. And that's what I really did. Like, he finally put his ground foot, and then he finally, and the thing is, it's kind of like, I do like the conversation with him and Damon, and he's like, she makes me, and Dawson's like, she makes me happy. And that's what that is. And it just really is. It's really sweet. Like, I kind of do remember that line. And he's like, she makes me happy. And it's really sad because you want to understand him. And I kind of like, I see point of view of Damon when he's like inside, he's already like, crap. And then like, he's like, I want you to be happy, but this is too dangerous and the risk. And there's just like a lot of risk going on in this book. But is love really worth the risk? And it is sometimes. And that's what I kind of think the viewpoint is too, about being yourself and being open and hiding and not really hiding and taking risk and love and everything. Because like, even though his brother's like, what happens if you break up? And he's like, we're not breaking up. And he's like, oh, for goodness sake, you're a teen. You're not gonna, or what? You gonna last forever? You gonna get married? You gonna love her forever? And it kind of hits him in the head that he's gonna try, because there's something between them, this connection, the chemistry, it's something so strong. Especially like with the accident that happened too about the cliff, he made a molecular connection with her, and I do love that. When he's just taking care of her, and he doesn't want her to worry about a lot of things, and he's willing to step in front of bullets in a moving truck to save her kind of thing situation. And I do like the description in the back. I kind of like, I have this habit of reading description in the back sometimes now when I do like the book reviews. The last thing Dawson Black expected was Bethany Williams as a Luxon and the alien life form on Earth. Human girls are, well, fun. But since the Luxon have to keep their true identity secret, falling for one would be insane, dangerous, tempting, undeniable. Bethany can't deny the main connection between her and Dawson. And even though boys aren't a complication she wants, she can't stay away from him. Still, whenever they lock eyes, she's drawn in, captivated, lured loved. Dawson is keeping a secret that would change her existence and puts her life in jeopardy, but even he can't stop risking everything for one human girl, or from a fate that is unavoidable as love itself. Great description. I love it. I truly love it. I think there was, I can't really remember a quote on top of my head that I love. I think there was like a scene though towards the ending when Bethany was telling Dawson, like, I love who you are, Dawson, and she's like comparing the heartbeats and talking about like a love for chocolate must be really true love. And I think this is like really sweet and like innocent in a way, and innocent, and it was really good. It was really touching. And even though it's kind of like science fiction and everything, like you're talking about aliens and everything, it really does talk about issues like you have your sibling trouble, your school, like high school drama, crushes, and family issues. And it really is a touching book. I do recommend this book, and I do give it 5 stars, guys. So I advise you guys go pick it up, read it. It's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed.